Hello, Aries. I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your new moon read. So we've got a new moon on the 25th or the 26th of December, depending on where you are on this planet. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the new moon. Amazing energies, right? So if you'd like a private new moon reading with me, there's a link up there. Book in for one of those. I get those out within 24 hours. I am working over Christmas and Boxing Day, and so you can have one of those for this new moon energy in a timely fashion. The 3 pages long and $20 off at the moment, so it's a great time to book in for one of those. Treat yourself this Christmas. If you'd like the chance to win a private general reading with me, then all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, click like on this video, and then at the end of this reading, leave a comment about what you got out of it, how it resonates with you. That'll get you one entry into the draw. Now you can enter as many times as you like, Aries. So check out my other videos and readings. Do the same with that. That'll get you more entries. I'm doing this draw on the last day of this year, so good luck with winning that. Right, let's get into it, Aries. What have you got going on? So my readings, my new moon readings, they're all about what we need to change within our consciousness and what we need to change within our energetic state in order to manifest what we want to manifest in our lives, right? So you've got 2 superpowers, Aries, and every other human being on this planet. They are your consciousness, which means your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindset, and also your energetic states. That's your emotional state. Those 2 together, they create everything that you're experiencing in your life. Everything, right? And so my new moon reads, they go into what you can change in those, what you need to change in those in order to manifest what it is that you want to create in your life, Aries. So let's get into it. Aries, you've got go within and innocent. So this is about your consciousness, what needs to change in your consciousness. Go within and innocent. This is your beliefs, Aries, in the material world, in you taking action, in this very logistic, material point of view of what life is all about, what the world is all about. It's like, well, if I do this, then I'll get that result, and there's nothing else involved in it. And it's like, well, there's your consciousness and there's your energetic state, and that means everything. It's like you can get 2 people do exactly the same action and have completely different results because of this, because it's their consciousness and their energetic state when they take that action that actually creates the results from that action. And so this is saying, like, you've got to go within, Aries. You've got to like detach yourself from believing in all of that stuff and know that it's the energy that you have within that is creating, and not to start blaming yourself, Aries, not to start judging yourself and going, well, there must be something wrong with my thoughts and my energy then, because I'm not creating what I want. Don't do that to yourself. That's even worse. But you need to take responsibility for it, Aries. So it's time in your consciousness to take responsibility. That's not your actions. You do need to take action. Absolutely, you do need to take action. But from a place of your consciousness and your energetic state, by going within, not feeling bad about yourself, not blaming yourself for it, but taking responsibility. Fine line. One is positive, and one is a sabotage. Aries, what else? Oh, Aries. Fear of lack and sabotage. Right. So your fear of lack. Right. This is why you got that first message of going within, of knowing that it's not about the action you take, it's about your mindset and your energy when you take that action. And you've got to take responsibility for that and not blame yourself for that. Because what you've got going on, Aries, is complete sabotage through this fear of lack. Right. So let me explain this. What fear of lack is, that's your consciousness focused on something that's lacking in your life, and then you trying to fight fires kind of thing to change it. It's like being on the back foot all the time. It's like trying to fix problems. That's coming from a lack point of view, right? You're not, then the action you take from that point of view and that energetic state, how that makes you feel, it's not going to have positive, abundant outcomes at all. Now, compare that with somebody who is thinking, what would I really like to create in the world? Wow, wouldn't it be amazing if I could completely come up with a new solution and create this whole worldwide change for this thing, and have so many people on board with it, and like thinking like that, right? And then you take some action. Imagine the difference that you're going to get, right? And so one is lackful, and we're taught to do this, but we're taught to be in fear of lack. That's how marketing works. It's how a lot of advertising works, is to get us to feel like this, get us to think about this, that we're lacking, that there's something wrong with us. We need this thing, we need this new gadget, we need this to sort it out, you know? And so we've got many, many reminders around us in the world to operate from this point of view, but it doesn't serve us at all, and any action that we take from that won't work. It's a complete sabotage. So, Aries, it's time for a complete paradigm change for you. You need to stop letting fear of lack run the day, and that this could be causing you to be fighting fires. It could be causing you to not even make big goals in your life. Your goals might be, oh, I just want to pay the next bill, I just want to pay my rent, and the universe is like, Aries, you've got these amazing gifts and talents. You could create something amazing, a massive in the world that you would really love, and the whole world would really love. And you're completely wasting all of that potential, and you're just focused on this one bill, this one problem in your life, this little thing, and you're never even setting those big goals. And so it's this huge sabotage operating from this fear of lack. It's not your fault, Aries. You don't need to blame yourself. Remember, you've got the innocent card. Don't blame yourself for it. It's time you took responsibility for it. But to do it differently, to have like a positive focus now, not blame yourself for it. I expect big things from Aries after this. So Aries, what do you need to change in your emotional state? This new moon, right? Let go of the past, and judgment separate. So judgment. This is self-judgment. Aries. Oh, you're hard on yourself. And it's about the past, right? So this can lead to depression or low energetic states. It can make you feel a little bit bad about yourself, or a lot bad about yourself. Focus on the past. You can't change the past. It's already gone, Aries. You can't change what you did in the past. You can look back on the past and you can see, like, okay, what was my consciousness like? What were my beliefs like at that stage? What was I feeling? What was a predominant feeling at that time when I took that action? And you can say, oh, well, of course, that's why I got the results, or the lack of results that I got. And that's about as good as it gets looking back in the past. I mean, that's about as positive as you can get about it. Most of the time when we're looking back in the past, it keeps us from the present moment, where all our power is, where we can take new action. It keeps us in this judgment. So Aries, you've got to stop doing that. You've got to stop feeling bad about yourself and about the past. It's causing you to feel depressed. It's causing, or if it's not as bad as depression, it's causing you to feel less than great. And so just letting go of that past focus is going to stop as so much judgment, self-judgment, and it's going to naturally lift your energy up. So get yourself in the present moment where your power is. Stop thinking about the past so much. It's going to lift your emotional state. Right. This has come up in the last few days in Psychic Cafe and the daily reads too. And so Aries, this is an important one for you. Right. Being okay about your jealousy. Now, isn't that bizarre? Because jealousy is a horrible feeling, isn't it? It's a really horrible feeling. We don't want to feel it. We want to push it down. We want to ignore it when it comes up. We want to pretend it's not there. Oh no, I'm not jealous of them that have that massive mansion and just won millions. Oh no, I'm not jealous at all. That's the kind of crap we tell ourselves when we are jealous as hell, right? And this is saying you've got to be okay about your jealousy. Sounds bizarre, but this is the reasoning behind it. When you have a negative emotion, that negative emotion is guidance. It's pure guidance for you to tell you that the way you're looking at something isn't right. It isn't aligned with your higher self. Your higher self doesn't agree with that. Now, if you're trying to ignore that emotion, if you're pretending that you don't have that emotion, if you're trying to push it down and ignore it, you're not getting that guidance from it, right? And so what is the guidance that you're getting from jealousy, right? So that person with that big house over there, The consciousness behind that you have that's causing you to feel jealous is, I can't have that house. I can't have a house like that. There's something stopping me from having that same thing. That same thing isn't available to me, right? Because that's the only time jealousy kicks in, is when you are telling yourself a story that you can't have it too, that it's not available to you too. And so this is saying you've got to start listening to your jealousy now, because it's such important guidance. So when you're feeling jealous, don't push it down this time. Listen to it and go, oh, I'm jealous. So why am I believing that I can't have that too? That I can't have that amazing relationship that they have too? That I can't have that massive house that they too? That I can't have the money? That I can't have the success? What is it you're telling yourself? Let jealousy be your guide. Actually feel it. Be okay about feeling those negative energies. Because you know what? When you do that, and when you change your mindset, when you realize how you've been thinking that you can't have it too, and it's so not true, you can have it too. You absolutely can have it too. And the fact that you're seeing it in someone else means that you're on your way to having it too, because you can't manifest things, even witnessing it in other people, unless you're on the path to it. And so being okay about that jealous feeling is the step to accepting the jealous feeling, getting the guidance from it, fixing your mindset, changing your mind about it. Then the jealousy isn't going to come up again, because then you're going to have that big house too. You're going to manifest it, or at least you're going to know that you're on your way to it. You're not going to feel jealous again. In fact, you're probably going to be celebrating that person, because they're going to be a buddy. They're going to be a next door neighbor, right? And so yeah, stop trying to push that jealousy feeling down. Stop pretending you don't have it, Aries, and listen to it, because it's showing you a specific consciousness change that you need in order to allow yourself to have that same thing. There you go. Aries, if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Remember, leave a comment about what you got out of that, how it resonated with you, and you'll get an entry into that draw. If you'd like a private reading, one of those new moon readings, this in way more detail, specific to you, $20 off, there's a link there. Check out your other readings too. Aries, have an amazing Christmas and Boxing Day and new moon, and I'll see you next time. Bye.